Good morning, good evening, good night to anybody watching this feed on ROBBIISORROW. I'm about to play Pittsburgh.
In Miami.
As you
Today,
can fucking
we're
see.
set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Fitzgerald to Son. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and these guys will go to work.
God, I feel like shit.
21-yard line.
Good party last night, but
so the
damn.
Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out is the former first rounder from all the way back in 2004.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and
technically
nod
that's
in
what it was.
appreciation about the career Ben
We
Roethlisberger's had.
played Left 4 Dead 2,
50,000 passing yards last year, 8th
Madden
all time.
15, I think.
But what he wants more than anything, one more run at the Super Bowl
felt
where
like
he's
it.
won twice previously.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. If you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. They may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
What is he, a woman?
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Raekwon McMillan,
what the fuck was that?
Leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Now Ben on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
They're going to kick it.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by their 7th-year quarterback from Texas A&M, Ryan Tannehill.
Unfortunate for Ryan Tannehill, as the improvement was starting to develop in the NFL. 2 knee injuries in the last 2 seasons. The second one cost him all of 2017. Right now, if you watch the Dolphins, you believe as Ryan Tannehill goes, so do the Dolphins.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play action. It's Tannehill. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete.
Damn.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
No.
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Fuck.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are in a fight for the AFC North, a fight for their playoff lives. But if they find themselves playing in jail...
What?
The soup's been done. It's like lukewarm now.
Okay. Can you bring it here, I guess?
You want me to reheat it?
Yeah, for like a minute and a half.
They might look
Yeah.
back to that Week 15 win over New England as really
No.
the thing that got them over the top.
And remember, that stopped a 3-game losing streak.
That's tomato
And
soup,
when you
not,
talk about
hey,
the
let's put
Pittsburgh
cheese on
Steelers
this.
fighting for their lives to go to the playoffs, they fought in that game against New England, got off the deck, and they came out swinging and played really, really well. So if they go down, qualify for the playoffs, win the AFC North, and if they're dangerous, that will be the game. I agree with you totally.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late,
damn, sorry.
chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Well, you know, CD, the Miami Dolphins, if there was an award for the most difficult team to figure out this year, it might have to go to Miami. Now, look, you go into Week 16 and 17, it's still an outside shot to make the playoffs. And the Miami miracle they had, but that was followed by the dismantling in Minnesota. It has been a tough team to figure out, has it not?
It certainly has, and they had their opportunities. Remember early in the season when they went to New England to play, they were undefeated at that point, got jumped on, and it led to a 2-6 stretch in the middle of the season that likely will be their downfall, and that's what they'll look at if they don't make the playoffs.
And they've been Jekyll and Hyde. At home, they've been really good, and on the road, they've been really bad. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Tannehill. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders.
Ooh, soup. Is it hot? Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Why you...
I'm trying to get some.
You can get sick all you want.
It's hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Oh no, they hurt Gore.
Yet to get up. Maybe dinged up up on that play. We'll get an update when
God
we come
damn it.
back to Miami.
Tomato soup. Tomato soup.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill. That's complete. Right around the 8. Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
What are they doing over there?
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score, and we'll be back to South Florida after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade.
Is it?
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Here's Tannehill being chased out. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Ryan Tannehill taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
Yeah.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
McWilliam.
McMillan in
Oh,
there
McMillan.
to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
We're going to just run in there.
Because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Little dude like just ran by him. Look what? What the hell, Bell?
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Cool. Well, the tree's going down.
Like a lawn chair.
Don't put it on there.
And it's 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola. Returnable here from the 38.
My own guy got my
It'll be a
fucking
10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Off play action, Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. Fighting through tackles. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Stills over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now it's Gore.
Get it.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he fires one incomplete.
Fuck. Why did he go outward? I don't understand that. Why did he go outward?
Unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Tannehill. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up that 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
If you play like this,
Exactly why the Dolphins use the 2nd round.
the one I'm going against, the live person, I can't
for
play
that
like
type
this.
of situation. He has a chance to be a real weapon in the red zone, and he gets the touchdown right there.
Sanders now to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Bye-bye.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside the territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Roethlisberger will throw. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, And now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.? No Junior.
No Junior. By the way, smart move, because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Just a net of 34 there following a
press forward and he went like off to the right.
Possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's going to fire one deep.
Why didn't you get these fucking
So
right
they
there,
took
man?
a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's Tannehill. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
I think I'm
We'll
gonna
come
call
back
it
to Miami after this.
after this.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They go play action here on 1st down. And over the middle, this is Parker. A good pickup. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Tannehill. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Damn.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. They'll set up the screen to Drake. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Javon Hargrave forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
Oh, that was stupid.
He's a very, very fickle man.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes to the 25-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. William Hayes in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a two-touchdown difference.
I'm done. See, I don't understand why. 48 yards for his 37.5% completion. I have a 61.1 and I have 115 with one touchdown. Damn. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. You know what I'm gonna call it? I'm gonna play something else. Most likely not. I gotta clean. So I'm gonna go do that. Take down this damn tree. And then relax. Probably go to bed around like probably around like 9 or 10. Fuck it. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. So good morning, good evening, and good night to anybody that was watching this feed, is watching this feed, or is about to watch this feed. I'm ROBBIISORROW. Thank you again. If I get the opportunity, I'll probably come back and finish this game. But I see that it's like 6 o'clock. And I still haven't even taken this tree down, so I need to do that. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace.